something about the water, Silujo. If you would just...
No adept can face the wastes alone, child. This one insists you stay.
Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain the Crafter. We are about to head into the little side quest called In Sickness and in Health. And I think once we finish this side quest and the one and Riggit side quest, we might actually head on back and do some of the main side quests to at least get that part of the story in line. But we will divert to the next event. Hopefully we'll be a higher level by then. Not get murderated every 20 seconds.
Vaszbi cannot understand. Only puddles remain in the Adaptorium cisterns, but still Silujo forbids this one to act.
I heard there's a problem with the Adaptorium's water supply.
Our Adaptorium, Srendar's Cradle, is parched by a drought. We rely on the Anequina aqueduct to supply water, but something halted the flow. Now adepts and pilgrims go thirsty. We tend to the sick here. Without water, many of them may die.
Do you have any idea what halted the flow?
No, and we never will if Silujo gets his way. He yowls about the risks, but Vaszbi is not the saucer-eyed kitten she was when Silujo found her. This one must fix this. You're a warrior, yes? Would you escort Vaszbi to investigate the aqueduct?
Yes, I'll help you investigate and return the flow of water to Srendar's Cradle.
Thank you for helping, Rook. We should investigate the nearest gate of the aqueduct, just south of here. Srendar willing, we will find whatever blocks the water there. Vaszbi will meet you soon. This one must speak to Silujo before she leaves.
Has the aqueduct ever gone dry before?
No. My teachers examined the Order's histories and found no evidence of droughts in the past. But we live in curious times, yes? Dragons fly, dead walk. A broken aqueduct would not seem out of place.
Is there any chance that the source of the water ran dry?
Vaszbi does not think so. Before the water reaches Srendar's Cradle, it passes Rimen. And for all the city's problems, a drought is not one of them. That means the flow is blocked somewhere between the city and the Adaptorium.
What can you tell me about Srendar's Cradle?
The Adaptorium itself? I know only that our ancestors built it in the days of 16 kingdoms. Vaszbi has no ears for ancient history. This one does know that the Adaptorium has always been a place of healing, a refuge for all, no matter how ill.
And how have you dealt with the dragon attacks?
We do what we can, but Vaszbi fears it is not enough. Many come with seared flesh and blackened lungs, from the flames and smoke, you see. Others come with broken limbs. Most of our palliatives and salves require water, so you see the urgency, yes?
Yes, tell me about yourself.
About Vaszbi? Oh, this one's life is not so exciting, but if you insist. Vaszbi is an initiate and servant of Srendar, a healer in training also. Silujo and the other monks raised this one here in the Cradle.
Are all adepts here healers?
Most learn the craft, but not all have the passion for it that this one does. Silujo says it is Vaszbi's calling. This one thinks he is right.
And you said Silujo found you on his doorstep.
Yes. Vaszbi's parents had... This was in the time of the flu, you see. Many orphans came to Srendar's Cradle in those days. Most of them were not as lucky as Vaszbi. Silujo cared for this one like a daughter. He still does, as you can see.
Did any of your other family members survive the flu?
No. This was not so long ago, Walker. You remember the groans and hacking coughs, yes? The blood?
No.
Srendar's Cradle's adepts healed as many as they could, but even the strongest tinctures and cleanest bandages fell short in the face of the flu.
Alright, I will meet you at the first gate. Somewhere up there. No doubt there's going to be a bunch of monsters. To help us with our XP. We have 38 spaces in our backpack. That's kind of important to know. Not much we can get rid of. Some soul gems, always nice to have. No XP boosts and no... Alright, I'll just make... Wait, have I not? Ew. Okay, So to learn the trace for an alchemical thing, as you all know, we have to use it. Oh, great. And I guess we'll use this one. Oh, nice. Not good. Thanks, Tamrain, for that experience. I've always wanted to taste those. Aha. That's disgraceful. Wormwood. Thank God we don't need to nom on that one. Rightio. Nightshade. Thank goodness. Namira's right. No more eating that stuff. Oh, what else have we got? Alright. Well, let's go and check out this thing. Now that I've grossed myself out by checking out my alchemical...
Found it. We should examine the gate at the top of the ramp.
We shall do that. I know, right? There's a deer stuck in your gears. Is that the problem? No, I'm sorry. Actually, we'd best check that out.
Open and dry, as expected. Hopefully we'll find the blockage at the second gate.
Well, we can hope.
Vaszbi hopes we can find the problem soon. Otherwise, we may have to investigate the Bandar span.
What is the Bandar span?
A portion of the aqueduct that runs through Bandar's litter. A canyon to the east of the Adaptorium. Silujo forbids us to go there, ever since this one was a khajit.
Huh, why is it forbidden?
Vaszbi does not know. She has, at times, heard whispers from the older adepts. Something about the Nahatan flu. This one asked Silujo outright about the place years ago. He only shook his head and said it was far, far from Srenda's light.
Alright, okay. And why is it called Bandar's litter?
Old moon tales. Clan mothers say the stone pillars of the canyon were Bandar's children. Elkosh turned them to stone as a reprisal for one of the bandit god's pranks.
Ooh.
The trickster hid the pillars in this canyon where they would be warm and safe.
Aw. Alright, I'll head to the second gate.
Vaszbi will be right behind you, but be careful, Walker. Silujo can be overprotective, but he would not resort to lies to hold us back. The dangers of the wastes are real, as you know. Truly, I hate to worry him, but Vaszbi must do this.
And where can I find the second gate?
Follow the line of the aqueduct east. It should lead you straight to the next gate.
Haha.
Vaszbi will meet you there.
You're not coming with me. I'm supposed to protect you.
Ha! You protect me by clearing the way, Walker.
Oh, great.
This one wants to take a moment to study this gate, in case we must fix one later. Vaszbi will be safe. You will stop worrying, yes?
Oh, fine. Yes, don't flex those claws at me, kitty cat. Follow the line of the aqueduct. You know, last time I followed the line of the aqueduct, I found a chest. I found a troll. Let's unlock this one. We can do this. Maybe. There, see? Pretty. Oh, an empty soul gem. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check. There's ways to fill it, and if I haven't actually equipped it, I'll be a sad panda. So, okay. So, on this character, the ways to fill the soul gem are on 5. Let's just move that down to here and put that in 5. What's that? It's my frost cloak. Enchanted growth. I have no skill points. Radio. We need to fix that. What is this no skill points garbage? Okay. Maybe I won't get eaten by a lioness? Uh-oh, that did not sound promising. Let me just... Oops. Oh yeah, I am going to get eaten by a lioness. Bird to the face for you, leopard person. Oh. Actually, you know what? We need to fill a soul gem. Let's do that. I'm just going to go start some trouble over here. Yeah, I know. I ran away from you. I've changed my mind. Alright, so while that glow is happening around the cat, we can grab its soul and stuff it in a soul gem. See? Like we did just there. And now we have... I don't know. How many soul gems have we got? Okay. I did pick up the reward for yesterday's login with this character. So I have 10 crown soul gems. But... over here, I've lost my soul gem. I swear I had another one in here somewhere. Oh, I know why. I've just filled it. It's at the top. So now I have a whole 3 soul gems. Alrighty. And I'm thinking if I ever want to level this character up, I should stop running away from fights. So I guess we're just going to have to... Hello, Budgie. We're just going to have to pick on every critter we find. Uh-oh, that's 2 critters. I don't know if I should do this. Mushrooms are good. Bird to the face is better. Where's my bird? It's on 3. I know, I'm a one-trick wonder. There we go. Let's grab this one. Oh no, I should drink something. Here we are. Cinch lion. Radio. Alright, I wonder if there's another lion to pick on the way. I guess we could find it. And we're still looking for, what is it, carrots and, what does this frost cloak do? Oh, well, okay, let's try that. I'm still learning where the controls are for this character. I've got a whip on the number 1 key. The good thing about having your most frequently used, see look, that's what I was talking about, an ogre. Shall we go pick on the ogre? Oh, yeah, let's go pick on the ogre, because we're not very bright and can possibly lift heavy weights. I'm going to need this. And you're going to need a bird to the head. I'm going to steal your soul just in case you have one. And I might use my frost cloak. Ooh, that's kind of good. Ow. I don't want... There, see, now I'm not rooted anymore. Rightio. I know, what do you get if you kill birds? Poultry and 123 XP. Oh, do I want to pick on 2 of them? Oh, I'm a bit too fascinated with my monsters. I'm not focused on my job. I knew that.
Caught you. Vaszbi is a quick study, yes?
Yes, Vaszbi is. Alrighty, sluice gate. Let's go.
Try. Zispo. Wait, what is this? Curious.
Curious? What do you mean curious, Vaszbi?
This scrap of cloth. Vaszbi knows it well. It is part of a Srendar adept's habit. One of the old ones we don't wear anymore. Could an adept have been out here?
Well, who would wear a habit like that?
Vaszbi does not think anyone wore it. The way it is torn, it looks like someone used it to dress a wound. Do you see the stains? This one smells blood too. A warning, perhaps. Or a clue.
Huh. Do you think the person who dropped this is responsible for the water shortage?
Maybe. Vaszbi is no investigator. But finding something like this near the gate feels like a sign. We should find the person, if only to make sure they are not badly hurt, yes?
And how do you propose we do that?
We could start by searching around the columns that hold the aqueduct up. Someone gravely injured may have rested in the structure's shadow. No time to waste, Walker. Let's go.
You sure that no one at Srendar's Cradle wears a habit like this?
Certain. After the worst of the Nahatan flu had passed, Salujo and the others burned every scrap of cloth touched by the illness. Quilts, linens, and yes, even their habits. Nothing remained of them, aside from paintings in the cloisters.
Huh. Well, they mustn't have burned everything.
It appears that way, yes. Come. Whoever this belonged to may need our help.
Alrighty, let's go. I know, I'm pretty sure I saw big bad monsters over this way. Ooh, I did. Well, let's check this. I will take the bloody habit.
Shred of a habit?
Uh-huh.
The blood seems more spotty. From a sword, maybe. Let's keep looking.
Okay, Vaszbi, I'll take your word for this. I tend to break things, I don't fix them.
The blood trail goes cold, yes? But what is that? A cameo?
Uh-huh.
The face looks... This was not dropped by accident, Walker. There must be more to find.
Okay. I see. My adventurous sense is telling me I have a crumpled nursery rhyme to examine. A thirst for virtue, composed by a friend. Sweet Srendar's cradle, no soup in a ladle, no water for piping hot tea. The puddles are shrinking, the spirits are sinking. Where went the spirits, mercy? No tears were they crying for those who lay dying when water flowed free as the breeze. Only one deserves quarter, and that will reward her, the sweet cat who survived the disease. That's personal.
Like the one Vaszbi read every night as a kitten. Srendar's mercy. Please hurry, Walker.
All right, we will hurry. Let's go check this out. Ah, swaddling cloth. All right.
Swaddle cloth? Vaszbi recognizes that pattern.
Uh-huh.
Let's keep looking. Come.
Come, she says, and then stands there waiting for me to head off to... Ooh, iron. We'll grab that. And jute. High iron even. I do not know what it's been smoking. Radio. I know. I'm not a dad, I am a faux pas. There are harpies down here, Vaszbi. I don't think I like you anymore. Scarred coin. What does this do?
And we find a death coin lost, of course. Something that gleams to take to the sands behind the stars. We should talk.
We should.
The
Explain.
bloody bandages, the cameo, and swaddle cloth. All these trinkets and mementos lead to a forbidden place. Bandar's litter. Vaszbi has not been totally honest with you, Walker.
Surprise,
This one
surprise.
has a very personal stake in his business.
Yes, you seem to recognize all these items. What haven't you told me?
The drought. It's because of me.
What?
That is why Vaszbi insisted on being the one to investigate.
Vaszbi?
Every year, on this one's birthday, someone leaves a gift outside the cloisters. Gifts like the nursery rhyme, coin, and cameo we found, you see?
Uh-huh. So this gift giver left a trail to lead us here, but why do you think it's related to the drought?
Days after the aqueduct ran dry, the gift giver left a jug of cold, fresh water outside this one's door. It was a message, you see, for Vaszbi.
Mm-hmm.
Now we find these dressings and keepsakes, all leading to Bandar's litter. Our answers are there.
Fair enough. You said this place is forbidden. Why?
Old ghosts haunt this place. Angry spirits that moan and howl curses in the night. Silujo always insisted we stay away. I hate to disobey him, but we have no choice. The last sluice gate and the person we pursue are both inside. Are you prepared?
Oh, of course. Let's get moving. Yeah. I'm ready, kind of. Let's avoid another batch of XP. Ooh, unless it disturbs us opening this chest. Let me do it. Hang on. Crouch. E. Away we go. I like having the little eye down the bottom because it means if one of those mean birds happens to see us, I'll have like about 10 seconds warning as the screen flares red. For goodness sake, get in the... Alright, give it a minute. Let's go. I know. Bit lead-fingered this morning. Holding it down too long. A master lock would not be so forgiving. You'll notice too we're not getting... Ooh, is that an empty soul gem? Yes. We're not getting any more Elsweyr chests. And that is because... Actually, we haven't checked our daily endeavours. Let's just lurk over here for a minute. Go into I, go into group, go into endeavours, go into daily. Deconstruct 8 items at the blacksmithing table. We can do that. Craft 1 Morkel Din. I don't know that one. Uh-oh, that sounded like we got seen. And complete a dungeon. Well, we're not going to complete all our daily endeavours today then, are we? Because 16, we're not going near a dungeon. What do you think I am? Stark raving mad? Alright, except for that one time I went where I shouldn't, so shush. I learnt my lesson. I know. Oh, alright. Healing. Bird to the head. Frost cloak. Steal your soul, because I have an empty soul gem. Yes. Ooh, level 17. Well, there you go. That's what you get when you don't avoid your little XP generators. Let's F the level up. My backpack is actually empty enough for me to claim... Oh, I don't know. What does hardening do? I guess we can try that one. We should probably attach it to something, otherwise it's not going to work. Now, Budgie relies on stamina, but I'm trying to build magicka into my warden. I forgot to grab up arc thingamy, what's its thing. I'm going to just level that one. Look at my advanced stats. I need to be paying a lot more attention to my writing skill as well. We'll commit our points and our sanity. I'm going to actually grab a bond with nature. I think that's the upgrade for Feral Guardian. Screaming Cliff Racer. I can't fix that one yet. Green Balance. We could go Healing Seed. You know, that would be nice. I could then, you know, be of more assistance out in the wild. What does this do? All right, let's give ourselves this ability. There we go. Now, do I have it? No, I don't have it slotted. So, Enchanted Growth, large area of mushrooms. It's not large, it's teeny. Any target healed gains minor intellect and endurance. All right, so this one doesn't give... But it would give me, like, more. So, you know, I'm not using puncture very much. Why don't we stick Healing Seed down here just for a minute? I should probably use a more offensive, put another offensive spell in there. I don't really have one. Oh, that would have been interesting. We'll do that next time. Okay. I know. Well, Budgie Boo. Let's see what this does. Oh my gosh. Don't do that to me. Wait, am I on my... Oh, I'm on my other... I see. Bird to the head. Come back here, you. Oh, and you? Fine. You want a piece of this? Have a piece of this. I don't like you either. We'll steal your soul just for good measure. If I can get that to... Oh, okay. We're on the wrong thing again. Alright, where did I hide my bird this time? I know, for some reason, let me just go into my eye again, into my skills. What am I doing? Occasionally what I'll do is I'll hit the, so this is my loadout 2. So let's put that into line with, okay, that should be there, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Impaling shards. Why don't we just, if we slip into this, we'll have something useful to use. And then what we might do is slip that down to there, pop that up to there. That way at least I'm hitting the same buttons. This is Secluded Grove. You know, this is what I should be using when fighting dragons, just to help the others around me a little bit better. I guess. I know. Do not take a word I say as gospel truth. I am still learning this game. Ooh, what setting am I on again? That one? Okay. Let's try this. And I happen to have a bow. Okay, so this is what a bow does. I guess it'll increase my bow skill if I use it. I should use my bird as well. So bird to the head and bow to the face. Something like that. I know. I should be a bit more diverse than I am. Where am I going? Find the injured stranger.
Wait, Vaszbi saw someone.
So did I. Vaszbi, I think they went this way. And right leading...
They ran. We do not mean them any harm.
We'll mine this pewter seam just for a minute. Did I forget to mine? No, I did mine the iron seam. Alrighty. Now we have a bow, yes, in this build? Alrighty. Let's, Okay, that's flowers. Oh, for God's sake, will you just... Bird to the head for you. Okay, I don't think I'm very impressed with that, ow. It's not very impressed with me either. We might try something a little bit more useful then. If we're going to have a bow in this build, why don't we have a look and see what else we can stick in here. That would be under weapon. There would be bow. I think we possibly need to find 2 more sky shards and give ourselves something to do with our bow, other than just, I don't know, fling arrows at things.
There they go. Is that the same one as before?
I don't know, but they hate us, I tell you. Let's go to our other build. Radio. Mushroom up. Shield up. Let's see what this number 1 does. Ooh, okay. And, I don't know. Shield. Where's my mushrooms? They don't last very long, do they? Alright, I'm definitely liking the bird still. I think I rely too much on it though. I need to be a little bit more diverse. Vultures. Oh, seriously, will you just get off? Okay, I don't think the mushrooms actually like the, I swear, this guy has a deal with these things, doesn't he? It's like, I will lead the prey into your area and you can protect me. And the harpies are like, sure, more prey, no worries, we won't eat you. That's the way it goes, right? Oh, and now it's wasps. All the bugs, man. Okay. Follow the stranger above and above. Alright, well, here's my little XP generator. Hi, how you doing? Ah! Oh, no, this is so not good. Where's my shrooms? Shrooms are good for you. Okay, they're good for me. They're not good for you. You have a bird to the head. You have a bird to the head. I know, birds like bugs, right? Ow. Bugs don't like me, though. Medium armor has increased to 15. That's good, right? Let us do a little bit of mining. You know what? It's just that stranger does not want to help with the dragon here. Ah, if I had my other character, I would definitely do that. But this one's more a hindrance than a help at the moment. Although she does have some nice healing bennies that would probably help that person stay alive. Alrighty, let's go. That bird's like, no, you're not turning me into turkey. No, I'm not.
Who are you? Where is Vaszbi, beloved child? Finally, you have come home at last.
Wait.
Beloved, what? I don't... We only want to restore the water.
I have a pet.
Water? No, no, no. You come for answers, child. Answers from ashes. Take her to our camp at the Bandar Gate. Kill the other and cleanse them in flame.
What?
Scouring fire will claim Sarindar's cradle soon enough.
Oh, don't you dare kill the other. That's just rude. The other will... Oh, that's not a log. Ha ha ha, missed. Oh, crumbs. Have some frosty bits. And some more frosty bits. And, I don't know, a bird to the head. And you can have a bird to the head. And oh my god, will you guys just knock it off? Okay, Vaszbi is my friend. Get out of it. Mushrooms. Frost wall. Frost wall. What do you think you're doing? And shield. And bird to the head. Bird to the head. Okay, yeah. When using bird, do not kill target prior to bird's arrival, or bird will not arrive. I'm tempted to say, is that all you've got? But that's just asking for trouble. Alright. Let us head on up. Now, last time I did this, I got horribly, horribly lost. And I think it was because I went the wrong way. So let's go in the opposite direction this time and see if maybe... See, this tells me I'm going in the wrong way. Where am I going to go? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. What am I thinking? What's that? Oh, we're looking for tar as well, aren't we? That's a white cap. Let's grab that, because it looks, I don't know, delicious. Is it something we've nommed on before? Yes, thank God. First trait being cowardice. I'm too cowardly to actually eat it. There you go. Bird. And I get a butterfly wing. No, wait. Have we eaten a butterfly wing before? No. Well, that's easy. We'll eat that. So now we'll know the first alchemical trait for our
Quickly,
butterfly wing.
Over here.
Silojo. Hi. Can I help you?
Silojo saw everything. We must save Vaszbi quickly, please.
Sure, but Silojo, what are you doing here?
I may not be Vaszbi's father, but I feel a father's love for her. What parent would let their child wander the Kaj with a stranger? Silojo followed at a distance, but could not stop Vaszbi in time. The stricken cats took her deeper into the canyon.
The leader called Vaszbi by name and urged his people to burn Strendar's cradle. Why?
The flu. Time heals some wounds and causes others to fester. Sometimes even the greatest healer cannot see all ends. Forgive me. Silojo is an old cat. He rambles. We must go to the Bandar Gate to halt the flames and save my Vaszbi.
All right.
There is a cavern deep within the litter. If memory serves, it ascends to the Bandar Gate. We will find the aqueduct blockage and Vaszbi there. Come, we must hurry.
And, what's your plan?
Silojo will try to make these sick, scarred cats see reason. To cure a sickness, a healer must know the ailment's cause. Old hatreds are not so different. We lose time discussing this. Have faith that all will proceed as Srendar wishes.
I'll have faith in my sword. Ooh, and this nice pewter seam. What? Okay, let's go. Okay, I was going to run past them and hope they wouldn't attack, but oh my giddy aunt. I should have listened to my instincts. Let's just use that, we'll use a little bit of this, and then we'll use a ton of that. Budgie to the head. Go Budgie. You know what? This is not something you would wear as budgie smugglers. There is no smuggling this bird. It is right in your face. I'll stop now. Oh, you know what that reminds me of too? I have these. Can I enchant them? Sure, let's enchant it with that. I don't know. Now, what was that other thing I had? I can't enchant that. Oh, I'm very sorry. What about this? Can I enchant this? No, I can't enchant this. Okay, well, it's precise. Do I really want to enchant it? No, I can't enchant it anyway, whether I want to or not. Alright, I don't know what I just did with my thing. I mean, what's it? Okay, let's continue then. Up.
These
Ooh.
sick, scarred, you see, we call them the stricken. After the Nahatan flu ravaged their bodies, the people of Elsweyr cast them out.
Oh. Well, okay, let's put them out of their misery. They really like hiding in the ground, don't they? They're just antisocial that way. Oh my god, how many of you are there? Please stop. And you, stop. Yeah, look, bird, I would not be eating that if I was you. What's this? Oh, I've reached the Bandar Gate. Oh, I found some iron. We'll have that. I'm about to get attacked
They came
though.
to Srendar's cradle once for healing, but the king's vizier would have put our adeptorium to the torch if he knew we harbored the sick.
Oh, that's not very good of the king. Okay. I completely missed this cave the first time I did this. And I spent way too much time looking for
You
it.
should know the reason they hate us. It is my fault. They
Really?
wish to burn our home because I cast them into Bandar's litter to die.
What? Bird? Man, you're supposed to come when you're called. I should do mushrooms. I should do healing thingamy, what's it? And maybe some of that and a little bit of this. The fight does go a bit quicker. Oh, really? Son of a gun, get off me. There you go. Dead. Oh, what's in that? So what were we looking for again? Wheat and yes, stuff. We are going to go to High Isle before we resume our normal thing, because I would like to be able to do jewellery with this character. Talk to Silajo. Now the first time I did this, he wasn't here and I had to log out and log back in again. So if you get the bug and he's not here, just log out, log back in, and he'll be here.
Before we go further, we must speak.
Okay, what is it?
The Bandar Gate lies beyond that door. The Stricken's leader as well. Vaszbi's true father. His love and sorrow has turned to hatred for me. Silajo has no illusions. Death waits for this one through this passage, for the actions of his past.
So, actions of the past? What do you mean?
In the days of the flu, chaos reigned. Many came to Srendar's cradle seeking healing, but fear followed the illness. With so many of the ill huddled in our adeptorium, the people saw it as a breeding ground for more sickness.
What happened?
The Sutabi, the king's vizier, marched on the adeptorium and threatened us with torch and sword.
Oh.
If the sick remained in the cradle, he vowed to burn it to ash. So I ushered the sick and dying here to Bandar's litter and left them to die.
You idiot. And other things. Other adepts let you do that?
They had no choice. We had no choice.
There's always a choice.
When you tend to the sick for as long as Silajo has, you cannot help but grow detached. Callous, even. If I kept the sick with us, many healthy khajit would die. Khajit, like Vaszbi.
And what does Vaszbi have to do with this?
Vaszbi's parents came to us, carrying her in swaddling clothes. They were both near death, or so I thought. But Vaszbi, their child, was healthy as the spring. What could this one do? Her parents had no chance, but she did. I took her in, raised her.
And now you've put your life on the line to save her again.
Silajo does not fear this death, if it will save Vaszbi. Before it happens, though, this one must ask. You now know the story of Srendar's cradle, of the sick left to die. When this one is gone, Vaszbi will have questions. What will you tell her?
I haven't made up my mind.
Silajo understands. It can be difficult to know what to do in such a position, but this one cannot say what he did was wrong. As loathsome as it was, as cruel, it was not wrong. I only hope my child will understand. Now come. Vaszbi waits.
Well, let's go. He's right, it was an impossible decision, but what stopped him from coming out to tend to the sick in the Bandar caverns instead of just leaving them? You know, the king was only threatening the adeptorium. And maybe it's just easier for a stranger who's never been there and who didn't have to walk in their shoes to make that judgment. Seems so easy, but in reality it was probably heartrending for a healer to have to make. So... Oh, fine, bird. Just switch targets on me, why don't you? Ah, but wait, there's more. Wow, there are a lot more of you. Do you, what, you just take turns? Someone draws this short straw and comes out to attack the adventurer? Rightio, you're done. Let us mine this iron, because what else do we do? We also need to clear our backpack of treasure maps and surveys, so we may have to take a little bit of time out to do that. What? Vaszbi, he died. I'm sorry.
Silajo, no! This is my fault.
No.
Srendar, forgive me.
Is he alive?
He breathes, but faintly. Vaszbi will take him back to the cradle. My hands won't stop shaking. The Stricken's leader, Hulzar, wields horrible magic. He told me that the adepts took me from him, that they stole everything from him. He said
that he's your father.
Yes. He said he left me gifts so that I would not forget him. But seeing me grow closer to Silajo, closer to the Order, twisted his tail to the breaking point.
Yeah.
He lured Vaszbi here to Bandar's litter. Now he plans to burn the Adaptorium.
We have to stop him.
Please, Walker, if there is any way to spare Hulzar, have mercy. Vaszbi knows he is mad, but to lose two fathers at once. Threndar, help me. This one is so lost. Moons, why did Silojo come here? He must have known the stricken would kill him.
He did it to save you.
This one only needed saving because she disobeyed Silojo. He came here because of Vaszbi. He dies because of Vaszbi.
Silujo told me he was ready for this. It's his penance for something he did a long time ago.
This one knows. Hulza told me about how he and his wife, my mother, came to the cradle with a tiny Vaszbi in their arms. He described the long march to Bandar's litter and the cold, moonless nights that followed. More suffering on my account.
No. How could that be your fault? You can't take the blame for everything.
How could it not be Vaszbi's fault? Had Hulza's wife not carried Vaszbi in her womb, they never would have come to Srenda's cradle. Had Vaszbi not sought to restore the water, Silojo would live. Please, just find Hulzar. Vaszbi must work.
Vaszbi must go. Alrighty, Vaszbi. Let us do the thing. It's not going to show me. We're going to have to kill Hulzar. I'm sorry, Vaszbi. I don't think he's going to let us do the thing. I think I just turned myself about there. Yeah, I did. Look, follow the little marked doorway, you crazy person. Bandar Overlook. Maybe he'll see reason. I don't know if that looks reasonable to you. Ah, okay, not reasonable. Save you, you cowardly custard you. Let me just deal with you. Let me just get a little bit of health up. Trying to take these guys one at a time. Let's switch. Yes, I do need healing. Nice of you to notice. Mushrooms, 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 mushrooms. Ow! Not fire, you son of a gun. Let me take your soul while I'm at it. Do that. Stab him. Right. Not sorry enough. You went to take her home away from her, mister. And he looks healthy enough. I mean, he didn't have to stay out here. Open the Bandar gate. Look at that. There's a sight, right? We get a picture of that? No, too late. Alright. Now we have a long run back. Let's go. So this is one of the small side treks in oops, let's not go over a cliff, that won't be good. We'll go over a little cliff. Little cliffs won't hurt us, right? Oh no, but that ogre might. One of the sidetracks in northern Elsweyr. We will come back and do more. We're going to finish off Rigget. Rigget's going to get us into a ton of trouble, so we're going to find some more adventures that way. Let's just run. I know, I ran away from the XP. Never mind. I'm sure it'll chase me. See? XP chasing me. Let's see if we can lose it on the bridge. You do get to a point sometimes in these games where you just don't want to fight anything anymore for a little bit. And then you can take a break. Usually, if you can run fast enough to do stuff. We might just see if we can find another butterfly's wing. Fine. Okay, we'll go fishing later. Fishing! Go to Srendar's cradle. Talk to Vaszbi. Where is my Vaszbi? We are not stealing from some parishioner's lockbox yet. Oh, Vaszbi, I'm sorry.
You return. Good. Vaszbi already loses too much today. Silujo did not... Vaszbi could not... He is gone.
I'm sorry.
His soul wanders the sands behind the stars now. The other adepts mourn for him as Vaszbi does. But they do not know the truth of his death, or the cost of the water you restored. But you know. Vaszbi knows. And it may be too much for her to bear.
What do you mean?
Vaszbi loved this place. She idolized Silujo and the other healers. She prayed to Srendar for the strength and wisdom to serve as well as those who came before. But Srendar's cradle is a lie.
No.
My dream is a lie. What is Vaszbi to do now?
What do you mean Srendar's cradle is a lie?
The people of Elsweyr think that the adepts of the cradle worked miracles to stave off the flu. Now I see that they only hid the sick in the wilderness to let them die. How can this one just ignore that? How can I dedicate my life to such a place?
Change the reality. Stay. Your dream of being a healer means something, and history can't change that.
Yes, this one will stay. But I will not lie about what happened here.
Good.
Silujo made an impossible choice, but the people deserve to hear the truth. Thank you, Walker. We only just met, but you are the closest thing to family that Vaszbi has left. Brothers, sisters, Vaszbi must speak about Silujo's passing.
We helped
Before he
restore the
passed,
water.
This one learned the truth of the stricken, of the role we healers played in their suffering. No longer. In Shrendar's name, we must go to Bandar's litter. We must help the stricken, and we must try to heal this age-old wound, for their sake and for ours.
Wow. Stepping right into the shoes. Her Silujo would be proud. And he comes with a book. Anakina and Palatine, an introduction. Okay, by the initiate scholar of Palatine, and they talk about the history. Initially a single Khajiti moon emperor ruled the region, later gave rise to the famous and esteemed Dalok Bray. During these days, 16 Khajiti clans ruled the province and each performed a function. There you go. As the clans mastered their areas of expertise and outside pressure started pushing them into roles more limited geographical areas, the concept of tribal regions coalesced. And then came the Thracian plague. They scattered into different areas, took customs, and these provide context for the differences between the Khajit of Anakina and Palatine. As those of Anakina continued to follow the tribal traditions in the harsher climes of the north, they looked to the south and saw only laziness, corruption and weakness. Time passed, the division between northern and southern Khajit grew. It took an active marriage to start healing the rift in 2E. Perhaps the inherent nature of the Khajit prevented an immediate collapse. So hang on. Both peoples felt betrayed by the marriage. Assassination of potentate Veszbi Shay and Sensual. The sacking of Nakanal followed. Khajiti rebels. The fabric of Elsweyr's political structure created further instability to come as it crumbled. But illness comes to us all, and when the Kanahatan flu struck, it further damaged, creating an opening for the city-state of Rimmon and the events that followed. There you go. But guys, on that note, very grim and somber note, we're not going into that dungeon. I tell you, actually, the event is over. We are going to just abandon that event. There we go. Alrighty, but on that note, guys, I am going to leave you. Next episode, we are following our dreams. No, we're following our nightmares. down to talk to the magnate Faina Darak, because that is on our way to it's not on our way to Thadara. Thadara is actually up here. Where is she? Up there. However, we do have one more adventure to do here, so what we might do is we might skip. I'm pretty sure I can go to here and then we'll wander up this way. We will indeed. But that's where I'm going to leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.